I mean, first off, it's a great experience here at FirstEnergy Stadium. There's not a bad seat in the house, which is fantastic. So as if just coming to the game wasn't fun enough, we want to make sure that all the fans are ready to roll. We want to make sure you're organized, got to make sure that you have all your P's and Q's in order. So first and foremost,
now it's time to focus.
there's this really cool thing called Cleveland Cold Ones that returns this season at 14 different locations. Fans are able to use the new Cleveland Cold Ones mobile ordering app and at home games to avoid lines and grab a beer or water through the Browns mobile app. Dave, I'll tell you what, there's nothing that makes me more upset than not having a fresh beer while I'm at the game. So this is an opportunity to be able to do that and skip those lines. And speaking of touchless, speaking of skipping those lines, one of the best additions for fans last year was the opportunity to skip the lines outside the stadium and just use that old money maker as your ticket. So it's the Browns Express Access. All you have to do is simply walk up to one of those iPads outside. It scans your face and you get right into the game. You do need to register online. We have that information for you on our website. And also we got to get an update for all of our tailgaters outside. We know that that's the game before the game. Really, it's an art form. So here's a little refresher for you. For a 1 o'clock game, the lots open at 5 a.m. and it's $30 for a parking spot. There are no in and out privileges, by the way. So once you're parked, you're parked. You have to stay there. Also important to note that there's no open fire pits allowed and no propane grills. But Dave, you can use charcoal grills. And the main point here that we're trying to make at the Muni Lot as well, the main rule is that there's no alcohol. We know that everyone abides by that rule. It's life or death out there. But, you know, it's cheers to everyone. You know, it's going to be a lot of sober fun, and we're going to be cheering on those brownies, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these fans have been waiting a long year here after last year not making the playoffs to get in that Muni Lot and get ready to get inside here. So
Absolutely.
a lot of good ways to get into the FirstEnergy Stadium. So
definitely.
You're a fan?
I'm a
Letting
fan.
the fans know?
Top
Appreciate
dog.
that.
Top
we
dog.
go.
Cleveland top dog right here. Let's go.
All right, we'll have more with Top Dog, Hanford Dixon, coming up here in moments. But first, let's talk about ticket prices. You know, whenever it's a big game in Cleveland, no matter what the sport is, ticket prices, they might be a little bit high, right? So let's tell you a little about it. If you are wanting to come to the game this Sunday, it's going to cost you to sit in a great seat. The game is sold out, but according to StubHub, the cheapest seats are going for about $58 a piece, which isn't too bad. But if you want to be sitting on the home side close to the field, the most expensive ticket is priced at $959. But there are seats for every price in between. But for a decent seat, expect to spend between $150 and $300. So a lot of numbers to throw at you this morning. I think the one that sticks out to me most is the fact that Austin was 1, guys, when the Browns started the year 2-0.
Yes,
That gives you all
then.
the perspective you need to know.
Yeah.
Let's get it done this Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, with those ticket prices, I think that is a sign of a healthy team, too.
That's
mean,
what I
if
was gonna
somebody
say.
wants to pay $1,000 basically for a great seat, that
Yeah.
means the brownies are
We're going to the Super Bowl, is what that means.
right?